Now, Stephen Colbert said that you have the perfect name for a White House press secretary.
He was the first one to make fun of my name in a way that actually made me laugh.
His name literally means just kidding, but seriously.
Josh, it's the first day of school as White House press secretary. What has the move been like?
I will say the first thing I did when I walked in the office today was I took a little Instagram photo. Like it's fun to, after 5.5 years of sitting in the same office here in Lower Press, to actually to get upgraded to the big office upstairs.
And people say that might be the second best office in the West Wing. It's got a fireplace.
It does. It does. Lots of windows, even a chandelier, which is a little fancy for my personal taste.
White House reporters say they've noticed recently the president's been taking more questions from the press. Is that a coincidence?
I am an advocate for the president taking questions. There is no better messenger for the president's priorities than the president himself. And when he has the opportunity to explain and defend those priorities, I think he is at his best. I'm not in a position to take credit for all of the questions that he's taken in the last few weeks. When the president was standing in front of the helicopter, the plan really was for him to just deliver a statement and walk away.
So that was a presidential audible?
It was.
My colleague Josh Gerstein has heard that you want to have the president take questions at least once a week. Is that something you would commit to?
No, because I think that's an artificial standard, right? I think what we're going to be focused on is we're going to be focused on making the president as accessible as possible, and putting him in an environment where he is able to best defend our priorities.
AP's Ned Pickler described your style as more honey, less vinegar.
Well, we'll see if that continues to be the prevailing opinion of the press corps after I've been in this job for a couple of weeks. Whoever is the press secretary is on the firing line and is the point person for all of the frustration and criticism that comes along with being a White House correspondent. I have no illusions about the fact that there will be aspects of even my attempt to bring a little honey to this job that will sour some people on occasion.
Now, Josh, you've been here all through the Carney-Gibbs era. What have you learned from them?
I wouldn't have this opportunity that I do now had I not, over the last 7 years, frankly, had the opportunities that the two of them gave me. I still remember vividly on election night in November of 2008, before the president gave his speech. We were all at the hotel before going over to Grant Park, and Gibbs pulled me aside and said, "I want you to work on my staff at the White House." I was so excited when he told me that.
As if there's not enough change in your life, you're going to be a dad this summer.
I can't wait. I love my wife with all my heart, and I am so looking forward to taking on this challenge and this opportunity with her.